The deep dives and analytics and things we've talked about, that's a very simple number that I would assume is pretty significant. Just hold an opponent over 100. Where do you put that in terms of importance?
Yeah, I think there's still a long way to go. I think we're 13th now in points allowed. So, we want to be in the top 10. So there's a lot of work to be done. As long as we commit to improve and keep getting better, we understand how important that is. If we want to be a good team, we have to be strong on both sides of the ball.
People talk so often in this stretch about confidence. We've heard it said so many times. How are you seeing it? What does that mean? What is confidence in each other, confidence in yourself? How's it displayed?
Well, I think that you back it up a step further and you ask yourself, how do you get confidence? And confidence comes through preparation. And so I think if you have a good plan going in and you've prepared yourself well, that's when you're giving yourself the best chance to perform well. So I think understanding that, having a routine, how do you get ready to play, knowing your opponent well is important. It's a big part of winning.
Hey Tom, what kind of did stand out in Jeff's first kind of game back for you after looking back on it and going over things?
Jeff's one of the best point guards in the league. You look at the impact that he has. He's been that way a long time on both sides of the ball. He's got size. He keeps pressure on the defense. Our offense is very, very good with him. So it's the pressure that he puts on people.
Do you expect that he has to work through just a few
There's going to be some
things?
rust when you missed an extended amount of time. I thought in the second half he played great.
Is there specific mentoring that happens by position? I mean, is Jimmy better equipped to mentor Wiggins in terms of defense and Taj?
Yeah, I think guys that play the same position, and it's really the league has changed now. You have basically your point guards, and then you have your wings, and then you have your center. So, but I think guys that play a similar position, like when you're a young guy and you're coming into the league and you're going against a veteran, the veterans have all the tricks of the trade. And then if you have someone that's played that position, I think they can help share that knowledge with a young guy. A guy like Jimmy's played against these guys, a ton of times, been in big games. He can tell them some things to look for. And then it's interesting how players respond to each other too. In my experience, with Team USA was you had all these great players after practices. They're all working on things together and talking about things. I think we all learn from each other.
Defensively, for defensive purposes, do you look at Taj as a wing, a big, or both?
Well, that's the thing that makes him so unique is the fact that he can switch on to basically 3 or 4 positions, and so that gives you a big weapon to have, and it also can reduce 3-point attempts. So when you have a big who has feet like he does and experience, it adds a lot to your team.
Tom, the Knicks are